If you are a Christian and your hope is not in heaven, then your Christianity is in vain. Listen to me. We live in the days where heaven is not being talked about in the church. We speak more of the earth than we speak of heaven, as if the earth is our destination and not heaven. Hear me, it doesn't matter what you're going through in this life. You might be going through challenge, or you might be going through victories on earth. But if you miss heaven, you have wasted your life here on earth. And as I told them in the morning before I preached, I'm telling you right now that your time on earth is less than a second to eternity. The totality of your real life, the one you are spending on earth, is less than a second. 120 years is not up to a second in eternity. Eternity has no time. Eternity swallow time. Time don't count in eternity. There is no age in eternity. But the question which you ask, where are you going to spend eternity? Are you spending it with God, or you are spending it in hell? You might not like the message of hell, but it's real. You might hate it or like it, but hell is real, just as heaven is real. So as a believer, every day of your life, the most important agenda you should have is the agenda of making heaven. Like I also said before, we spend time planning for our life here on earth. We don't spend time planning for eternity. And it is where you plan to spend your life that you will end it. Planning to spend time here on earth without planning to spend time in eternity is planning to spend time in hell. Let me repeat myself. Planning to spend your time here and invest your value here on earth, and your value is not in heaven, is planning to spend time in eternity in hell. So I want to admonish you, the fact that you are a member of a church does not make you a member of heaven. Please understand, Christianity is personal. It's personal. You will be so shocked that many people who are leaders in church will not make it. You will be so shocked. The signs are clear, but believers are too blinded to see it. It's clear. We are living in the days, the end time. We are living in the deep. Because when we are talking about the end time, people question the timing. Like I just told you, a seconds in eternity. Your life is not up to a seconds. We are living in that tip of the trumpet. Don't think that God will always wait for you to finish your agenda before we come. God don't work according to man's agenda. Man must walk according to his agenda. So I want to admonish us, sons and daughters that God has given to me. My agenda is to make heaven. And my prayer for you daily. Mama, we've been praying some kind of prayers. We don't want to lead children that will not make the kingdom. We don't want a big church with few people in heaven. The reason for the gospel to spread is for people to populate heaven and depopulate air. So your lifestyle matters a lot on earth. If you value Jesus so much and you value your life, you love your life. And when I'm talking about your life, I'm not saying love your flesh, because your flesh is not your life. It's the major mistake we are making on earth. We love our flesh, that is not our life. But our true self we hate. Because your true self will not is the one that will stand before God in judgment. This body you are trying to walk, to protect, to do everything. When it ends, it will not follow you anywhere. It will end here. But you are the one that will face God in heaven. Plan your journey, your next trip. This is one of the trips. You started from eternity, and you will still enter eternity. This earth is mortal. You will leave mortal back to eternity. You came from eternity into mortality. You will leave mortality back to eternity. And that transition will not return back to mortality again. This is the only chance to determine where your transition, where you transit to the next transition. When a man dies, It's a question. When a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my life will I wait. Listen, if a man die, will live again. Everyone that you are born again or you are not born again, if you die, you will live again. And the truth is that death here is not death. Death here is the key to eternity. So every one of us should get ready. One way or the other, you will find yourself in eternity one day. It's either through death or through the trumpet. That is the major message for everyone. Before I will talk to you now, lift up your voice to heaven, lift up your hands.